A lot of people don't actually believe that success is for them. Not really. They like the idea of it, they watch videos about it, they talk about it, but they don't actually believe that it's possible for them. And honestly, the most frustrating thing to me is watching people not even try. I'm not here to coach. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to posture. I am here as an example. Right now, I'm building a few things at the same time. I'm building 2 companies that sell fitness and recovery equipment on the internet. Real products, real customers, real revenue. I'm also building towards a marathon in 2026. I'm a brand new runner, and in 2026, my goal is to run a sub 3-hour marathon. I'm also building content to store and archive the process of achieving those 2 goals, and to build an audience of people who think the same way that I do. Here's what most people underestimate. Running a business, running a marathon, both require an insane amount of blind action, consistency, and mental fortitude. You don't always know the right move, you just go anyways. Something surprising I've learned is that technically I could just coast right now. I could truly live the 4-hour work week. But what's uncomfortable is pushing past what's already working. I'm comfortable here. So to go more and further is uncomfortable. That fear, it feels exactly like how starting at 0 does. When things get hard, I default to action. I throw shit at the wall. I accept that I'm going to suck. Because action gives you data, and data lets you change directions. You can't change directions if you're not moving. See, life is like a jet ski. You can't steer until your hand is on the gas. Once you're moving, you can go left, you can go right, or you can continue on going straight. But you have to move first. People who know me will tell you the same thing. He's disciplined, he works so hard, he's all in, he's relentless. That's in sports, in school, in fitness, in business, in my habits. I don't dabble. The gym has always been my outlet, my hobby, my passion, my way of progress and fulfillment. I love getting stronger, I love looking better, and becoming more capable as a physical human being. But cardio, for the longest time, was a punishment or a chore. And then I started running. And running gave me something new, a different kind of suffering, pain. Running is hard. It doesn't get easier either. You just get better. Every time I show up and I give my best effort, it hurts. We call it the pain cave for a reason. It's uncomfortable, but it makes me physically better. And I believe that carries over in life, mentally, spiritually, and everywhere else. So marathon training has humbled me because it requires pacing. You cannot force progress. If you go too fast, you're gonna get injured. And then you're literally going slower. So like many things in life, you go faster by going slower. 4 months ago, I would have told you that a sub 3-hour marathon was impossible. And right now, in this very moment, it is impossible. I cannot physically do that. But the build, the work, the effort changes reality as I know it and makes that task possible. And I find that fascinating. You can really make the impossible become possible. That idea applies in so many different areas of life. It is so inspiring and motivating to me. I have to get this on documentation. So here's the parallel. Building a company is like running a marathon. Training, for one, is difficult. Growing the business is difficult. There are highs and lows. There are good runs and bad runs. There are good months and bad months. The simplest habit that matters in all of this is just show up. Again and again and again. And no matter how much it sucks, no matter how bad you are right now, running has forced me to face the truth. You are not special. You suck. Only for now. If you show up consistently, you will get better. This applies to anyone. Everyone, I truly believe, can make progress. Anyone ahead of me in the buckets or the industries of my goals, I hope you watch this and say, damn, I need to turn it up. This kid is coming for my breakfast. Anyone at my level or nearby, I hope you watch this and think, I can't let off the gas. I gotta keep up with this guy, or I gotta stay slightly ahead. And I hope anyone younger or older who wants to become the best version of themselves sees this and just takes action. This is for people who do the work. If you have no ambition, no direction, and no intent to find any of that, you just aren't gonna like my content. You'll see it as competition, judgment, or that I'm an overachiever, and that's fine. But if you follow me for the next year, you will see me work towards goals like nothing else matters. Because honestly, nothing else really does matter. You'll see my training, you'll see my diet, you'll see my business decisions, my mistakes, my wins, and my losses. I'm 24 years old. I'm building towards financial and physical goals that most people just talk about and never act on, let alone succeed at. So I'm willing to fail publicly and succeed publicly. Because once I hit a goal, I set a new one anyways. That's never gonna change. So here's the deal. A sub 3-hour marathon matters to me because I used to hate running. In a way, I still do. Something I avoided became one of the most fulfilling things in my entire life. That tells me that I can take discomfort anywhere and still win. 6 million in revenue in my companies in 2026 matters to me because it represents growth, learning, and proof of progress. I'm not chasing money. I'm just chasing a win. This is all a sport for me. In 2026, at the end of the year, my life will look more like a professional athlete, a creator, and an entrepreneur, and less like a guy with potential who never acted on it. I'm documenting this so I can look back at it 5 years into the future and watch the progress happen in real time. And if you're building something real too, follow along, lock in with me, let's get to work.